Today, Unit 8, Lesson 7. Today we're going to convert decimal and fraction amounts of larger units into equivalent smaller units. We're interpreting word problems. We're representing fractions and decimals with tape diagrams, and we're identifying conversions. So I actually really love these. Once kids get really comfortable with them, they're super fun. But what the problem is asking them to do is add 2 3/4 plus 8 ounces to find the total. And what a kid needs to know is that they first need to convert 2 3/4 to ounces and then add all. So the 2 3/4 conversion, that 2 pounds to ounces is not so hard. It's just 2 pounds times 16 ounces to get that total of 32. It's this thinking about 3/4 of a pound. So when it comes to this, the thinking questions don't support this thinking, and I do want to do a little model for you right now. The first thing I always do is I ask myself, what am I talking about? If I have 3/4 of a pound, 3/4 of a pound, how much is a pound? A pound is 16 ounces. So my total is 16 ounces. So I draw this one long line right here, and then I put a box right above it. Well, how many parts is the pound broken into? How many total parts do we have in our whole? 4 parts. I decomposed into 4. I'm going to show you how to do this right here. So I start by saying, if I know I'm doing 3/4 of a pound, the whole is 1 pound, but I know that 1 pound equals 16 ounces. And I'm trying to find 3/4, so I'm gonna have to do some decomposing. Now, how many parts are in my whole? Well, there's 4 parts in my whole. How many parts are being referred to? 3. So then if the total was 16 and I broke it into 4 parts, what is 16 broken into 4 parts? Well, it's 4. How could I find 3 parts of that? Well, I could just do 4 plus 4 plus 4, or I could do 3 times 4, whatever they choose to do to get 12. And then once they're able to do that, it's actually going back into the word problem and then taking all of those values to add together. Same thinking down here. How many total parts? When I say this, it's 2/10. They can change it to 2/10. Sometimes that's really helpful if you just put it right next to it. How many total parts of my whole, or what's my whole? 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters. How many total parts of my whole? 10. How many parts are being referred to? 2. And then how much is each part equivalent to? 100, because 1,000 divided by 10 is 100. So how much is that worth? 200. Those are the thinking questions that I would use. Rewind it and listen to it again. I think that will help your sequence.